All right, cool. All right, well, all right, let's stop right there. So remember through this whole presentation, just keep this in your forefront. It'll help you. A couple of things you're trying to accomplish here. One, you're trying to show or having to show them why you're different than any other gym. So you want to make their experience in orientation so different, so more compelling, much more compelling than they ever seen. They're going to. So in that one, you say, hey, look, this is my family. First of all, we're Fit Body Family, so we're all about family here. And so I'm going to introduce you to my family, the staff, what we're about. But we also, once you're a member here, once you decide to come on board, we want to know about you. We want to know about your family. We're much more than a gym. We're a family here. And I say that, and then at some point in time, you can say it here, or you can say it later, and I would say it later, and we'll figure out what slide to say it in, but don't let me forget. And it's like, hey, if you decide to become a member here, you are required to engage, make friendships, encourage, motivate other people. It's not just about you. Weight loss by yourself is, if you try to go on weight loss by yourself, most people succeed. You need accountability. You need people around you, and you need people encouraging you. And we want you to help encourage others. True growth is out of paying it forward and helping others. So anyway, just make sure I get to that. So, and just kind of say, hey, listen, I want to make it deep. So in your mind, you really want to start speaking from your heart, not from your mind. So just let your heart roll. All right, go ahead. Why did you get in business? About me, first of all. That's great, but I want you to add in this slide the reason you decided to open a fitness center. And then you can go through about me. And that's got to be full with passion. You know what I mean? And I think that you got the true reasons. You want to help other people. You've had a life change yourself. I'm assuming, was you a fat girl at one time, or you just always been small? That's it. You're just trying to get me to turn my head. I see what you're doing. I see. You look like Amy. Right. Right. Okay. Yeah. And that's fine. And just like I said, at some point in time, let them know why you decided to go into fitness. And it could be, hey, I understand the struggles. I know, I've never been overweight, but, living a healthy lifestyle you've got to create a habit, and it is hard to get to that point. But once you're there, the maintaining part's pretty easy. And so you could say something like that. So my job is to help you get to that point to where you can go out and enjoy some pizza or burger every now and then. You can go have fun and not worry about it. So that's what I want to teach you here. Most people fail because they never get you to that point. My goal is to get you to that point to where all you're going to do is maintain. So if you can throw that in there too. Because again, you're trying to open up and go, okay, what are they going to do for me? Nobody really talks about that. They just talk about immediate stuff. So we're painting a picture of what it's going to look like a year from now. My goal is to get you to a point to where you're just maintaining. And that doesn't mean stop working out. That just means you still got to work out, but you're maintaining. So anyway. Mm-hmm. Just the highlights. Just throw the highlights out. You don't. Yeah. Right. Right. Okay. Let me throw something else at you. Let me let you know this. It is not a terrible idea to have note cards. Okay. Okay, so and just but tell them, say, look, because I have ADD, which most owners do. That's how we operate. I mean, it's just what it is. I don't want to miss anything, so I made some notes. That way, I didn't miss anything because it's important for me that you get all the information. So the reason, because I'm giving you a lot of little nuggets to put in here that really don't need to be missed. One, into these introduction slides, you need to address the point of, hey, names is hard for everybody. We're going to make sure we learn everybody's name. And what Amy and them does, what I thought was pretty cool, if they forget a name, they drop and give 10 burpees. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. And now to take that a step further, say, hey, that's what we're going to do. But guess what? That's what you're going to do too. So when you're part of this, our family here, we're going to help you learn everybody's name. And because it's important, because we're a family. The worst, and kind of make sure, the worst feeling there is, and you get it and I get it, and they're definitely getting it, is being introduced to a person, talk to a person, and 2 days later you forgot their name, and now you're afraid to go talk to them because you don't know their name, right? So you can say it like that. And so what we're going to do is before every class, we're going to go around and everybody's going to say their name real quick at every single class. To take that different layers though, which you can do in the future, is today we're going to get your name and where you work real quickly, and the next day be name, how many kids do you have? But little things like that, what happens is, and it's happened at a couple of our locations, is somebody goes, wow, man, that person works at you don't know Publix, but let's say Kroger. That person works at, her husband works at Kroger. My husband works at Kroger. And they start talking. So it causes little, or hey, they have twins. I have twins too. So that just helps tie these people together. But let them know that you're going to help them learn everybody's name because they struggle with that too. All right, cool. All right. I'm sorry. Gotcha. Now, are you going to any 1,000? There they are. Okay, I see it now. 1,000 lives change, living through fitness. Okay, cool. I want to go back and look at what makes us different. There was a slide I had that what makes us different. It had a few more things on here, and let me see if I can bring it up. But keep talking. I'm going to do that in the background here. Passion, passion, passion. Talk with passion. I mean, I know you're with me. I know you're with me. That's fine. It's harder. But when you're in front of them, really talk. I'm just reminding you to talk with passion. Always remember that. If you go in before you start, because nervous is going to, a lot of things going on. Get control of yourself. Say, look, I got to be showing who my real person is. And yeah, the more passionate you are, the more you show them how much you care, the more they're going to want to jump in. All right, cool. Go ahead. Gotcha. Gotcha. Right, that's fine. You're good. You're good. Awesome. Okay. Mhm. Do you have any of these members, these testimonials, that can come to your orientation and give their testimony? Very, very important. So if you can do that, just bring them in, and then maybe at this spot right here is a good time. Hey, matter of fact, we have one of them here. Can you stand up and share what your experience here is, and just let them talk? Okay. Hmm. Right. Is this a picture of your wall? How many do you have on your wall? And how long have you been open? Yeah, that's good. The reason I say that's good, you'd be surprised how many, even our own, is they're lacking in the testimonial department, which is crazy. I mean, they have them, but they just don't put them on. I'm like, are you serious? Right. But yeah, good job. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. Mm-hmm. I don't. Yeah, I was looking. I don't think so. Are you going to try to sell any supplements during your presentation? All right. Well, let me do this then. What you can do is, let's say if it's just nothing but the cleanse. Say, hey, we start everybody out on a cleanse. Average weight loss 6 to 10 pounds, and you can use that cleanse slide I put on there. You don't have to, but you can add it in there. But don't have any on. We're taking orders, and so basically you just pass around an order sheet, which I think I can send to you, and say, hey, if we get an order, everybody comes in and you go ahead and put it on there. We'll charge your account, and then we'll order it, and it'll be in, and you can do your detox in the second week. And then by then you'll be able to hopefully sit down with them and do a questionnaire and try to find any other supplements that they would be interested in. But definitely the cleanse starting out, it's an easy sell, just a super easy sell. And we've done it a lot of times with no inventory on the shelf. Matter of fact, Aaron opened his club with no inventory whatsoever and sold $3,500 in product. Yeah. So, mhm. And then that first week, are you doing the questionnaire, or are you sitting down and doing any kind of nutrition consultations with them, or what are you doing in that area? Okay. Are you using the website or anything like that? Okay, with the questionnaire. Okay. Awesome. All right. Good. Good. And that'll help you sell product. As far as yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Awesome. All right. So if you do the cleanse, if you put it on there, then the only thing you put the slide with the cleanse on there, and then you got in the side their folder, you got to give them the detox foods list and media plan. That's the only thing you got to give them. Okay. And then access to If they want to, I don't know if you know this, but if they go ahead and start that site and put their email in, it should, I hope it's still working, it should start giving them emails to get through detox, like day 1, day 2, what to expect on day 1, day 2. Go there and try it out first after we get off the phone. So go to mytlsjourney.com and go in there and, gosh, where's it at? It's not the questionnaire, it's the, let me see if I can find it. God, I hadn't been in there so long. What's funny is I still pay for this site and not even using it. For you, everybody who's out there using it. It's like Corinne and everybody, there's TLS, my TLS, what is it, my TLS, JOURN-UI.com. What's going on here net? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's go to detox. I think it's under detox tab. Yeah, it says enter information to receive emails with tips to help you get through detox. So they enter that, hit start, and then you'll get an email. Basically, the first email you get is saying, hey, you just got subscribed to a list. Make sure you approve it. They do that. So if you tell them to do this, I mean, you can have this as far as a screenshot too on your app. So say go to show the website mytlsjourney.com, and then show the screenshot of the detox page. And then the first email they'll get, like I said, you'll experience it. You tell them about it, is to opt in. And once they opt in, it'll say, reply back to this email when you start your detox. So make sure they understand that, because they don't want to start the series before they get their kid in. So what it'll do is when they do that, day 1 will immediately get sent to them of what to expect on day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. So, all right. Sorry, let's get back out of here. All right, so I'm back. I think I'm back. All right. Gotcha. All right. Gotcha. And yeah, so you go run a room. That would be So it's everybody say. I had one person said, I just want to sit in an airplane seat without feeling embarrassed. And so what's cool is you start learning a little bit about your people. So yeah, let them go around and say, hey, come on, raise your hand if you want to share something that you've been struggling with, that you want to do, that you've been unable to do because of your fitness and those are pretty cool to do that. Okay. Question: have you went through that cookbook? Is it low glycemic? Okay, cool. All right. Right. And there's also Amy's cookbook on the site that they can use too. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. All right. Challenge accountability. That's good. That's easy stuff right there. We can skip that. The only thing, I see where you're going. So let me do this. The only thing I would change and rethink is when you're up there where it says what we're about, what makes us different. on my slide, I started first, and I think you still had the PowerPoint, but my first thing was it's a show of all the hands together. It says we can't do this alone, so it shows everybody. The reason for that slide, to reiterate, hey guys, we're family. We're all in this together, and we're all in this journey together. We need each other to be successful. If you think you're going to come in here and kind of keep to yourself and not be willing to help others or uplift others and not reach out and not be part of our family, well, this may not be right for you. And I just told it straight. I mean, because this is what we're about. We've got to help each other. And just make sure you write this down, that, and I think I said it earlier, but I just want to make sure you say it, that statistics show that people who go through weight loss on their own with no accountability and no people helping them or whatever, with no help at all, they usually don't succeed. So we got to do this together. We're all on the same mission. So this is kind of really telling them, hey, we need your help, with everybody here. Okay. Because we'll use this, what we're doing right now, we're planting a seed, and then through this whole program, we'll start asking for their help, and which I'm fixing to go into in a minute after this slide of how you do that. Okay. So make sure that's in there, and then move your slide up. So right after that slide would be, you can put the our mission thing in there. It just says our mission. It's just a blank slide. You kind of say, hey, this is our mission. You've got your 1,000 lives in there. You got your, I think you've got your, is that your organization, whatever that is? Sorry. All right. The only thing I would find on top of that is your statistics of the obesity rate in your city, county. Okay. Because you want to use that to say, hey, there's a point, I think you've got it on here, how you can help. I did. Yeah. So a lot of that would be, that's when you go, hey, let me see if it's right, checking Facebook 20 cents, share post in Facebook. Yeah. So on this slide, where it says how you can help, make sure you write this down. It's not on here, but you got to write it. It says it doesn't matter how much money we spend on Facebook, and that's our primary advertising. We can't reach everybody, and we need your help to get as many people as we can in here to start changing lives. I understand this is a small facility. We're not going to overpack it out because I got to address your small facility. But we want to get as many people as we can, and we want you guys to help in the future of changing these people's lives. So anything we put out, like this ad, like this, anything we put out, please, please, please share it. Facebook cannot stop shares, and they cannot stop, well, they can if they want to, but they don't stop shares, and they don't stop check-ins. And those are so powerful if you can get your people to do them, because it just blankets everything. Okay. And you send out the emails asking them to help, right? You've already done that. If you didn't do it, I sent it out about 4 or 5 days ago. It just says, we need your help email. And it goes through that whole thing. You kind of rewrite it, describe yourself, but it says, hey, please take this link and share it. Yeah. So go ahead and do that this week and see if it'll help boost your opt-ins or your sales. Yeah, seen that. That's awesome. Yeah, it's just people don't know what it is. That's the only thing. It's cool though. I like it. But if they would just take that link, if this same 30 people took that link and shared it to all their friends, and each of them had 1,000 friends, you just hit 30,000 people. Would cost you nothing. So that's what you're after, to get them to do that. All right. All right, where are we at? We're on. So we're going to move the slide, the hands, and then we're going to bring in the statistics, and then right after that, when you go into 1,000 lives changed. Yeah, you're moving it up. You're going to put it below what we currently have now. You're going to put it below what we're about, or what makes us different. Yeah, what makes it different. But in between the 1,000 lives, you're going to go back in and add the one with the hands, and then the statistics of your demographics of the obesity rate, basically. All right, and then you'll also move up your organization. Now, are you going to build this organization? You're going to be able to get testimonials and. Okay, cool. All right, and let them know too. Say, look, when it gets to 1,000 lives changed, say, look, we're going to have a wall over here with counting down from 1,000, and so you guys are going to see that. You're going to be part of it, and so making sure you do that. Same way with this organization. You know, your check-in is going to help for this. Everything's going to help, and we're going to go out and do videos, testimonials, and you'll actually get to see how your money's being put to work. Okay. All right. Okay. How they. Right. Right. How they can help, refer a friend, blah, 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 help us welcome new people. Yeah. So on there, so when it says help us welcome new people, encourage, make sure you stop and explain that. Let me tell you what this means, guys, because the worst feeling, and make sure you say it, the worst feeling you can ever have, and I guarantee you about 80% of you guys are feeling the same feelings when you walk into a new location. You don't know what to expect. You feel out of place. You're nervous. You're scared, and you don't know nobody. So if you say that, they're going to say, yep, you're right. So it's not only our job, but it's also going to be your job once you decide to become a member here. If you see a new person walk in that door, you've got to go say hey to them. You've got to introduce yourself. You've got to show them around and tell them how great or how you love the place. We're going to do it too. But oh my God, it's so much more powerful, you as a member doing that. So if you really hit that home right there and keep encouraging them to do that as you go along, maybe in a Facebook group, throw it out there. Hey guys, don't forget, if you see any new members, please, please, please introduce yourself. Okay. And that will take down, because if you tie their feeling that they're having now into another person's having that same feeling, they'll go, okay, I understand. I'm going to go do that. So, okay. That's important, very important. All right, cool. Challenge information, that's easy. Starts 22nd. Prizes, blah, 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 versus personal trainer versus. When it comes to the membership agreement, have somebody read that out. Yeah. And then say, hey, look, after they read it out, so this is one other reason that makes us different. We do not hold you hostage here for money. We're here to change your life. We're here to keep you motivated, encouraged. Fitness is going to be part of your life from here on out. A lot of people think they can lose 40 pounds, 30 pounds and stop working out. It doesn't work. So our job is to keep you here, not make you think you have to stay here because we got your money. So that's okay. Now, the only thing here on your pricing I see, I worry that the 127 is too close to the 117. I would say maybe move that to 137, a bigger difference. And let them know they're going to be locked into that price, and they'll have, you're going to do 30-day notice or 60-day notice. Okay. Well, they have to the end of the challenge to change your mind. So what you're going to do right here is say, look, let me see if I get this right. Hold on. Special offer. Yep. Offer is only good through Monday 29th. Gotcha. And I'll go with that in just a second. All right, so that's the price. I changed it 137. 90% of people got. So on the one that says special offer, so it's 117. Corporate has to have us turn in all the numbers by the 29th of people who's registered. And then why are you doing the 29th? I wouldn't do the 29th. Because you're supposed to start on the 16th and then maybe push it to the 23rd. Is that correct? You're doing drugs is what you're doing. So do the 23rd or 24th. But let them know right here. This is the kind of the no-brainer slide. I call it a no-brainer slide. I would say, guys, look, this is a no-brainer. And the reason why I say that, one, we've already told you what we're about. Two, you're full aware of our agreement that we're not tying you into a long contract that you have to buy your way out of. You have to the end of this. So let me back up. So if you go ahead and accept it now and say, hey, I think I might want to stay. I'm not sure. Or I do want to stay. I am sure. Or you just don't know right now. The best thing you can do is go ahead and check that box. Because all it's going to do is allow me to send your name to corporate and lock you into that 117 if you decide to stay. And so, but if you don't decide to stay and it's at the end of the challenge, all you got to do is email me or come in. Actually, you got to come in. All you got to do is come in and talk to me, and we won't charge you. And even if we did charge you, let's say you forgot about it, you didn't come in, it's 2 or 3 days, it's already been charged, you call me, you say you're not wanting to move forward, you come by and say you don't want to move forward, then we'll refund it. I am not here to keep your money. I'm here to change your life. So if you can say all that, you'll end up with 90% plus signing that agreement. And then what I do after the fact, so after this, you'll go through your weigh-ins and stuff like that, and everybody has their folder. I was usually one checking it, but you can have anybody check it as they go through. Just check and see if they signed it or not. And so if they didn't, say, hey, just want to make sure you didn't want to take us up on the offer because I got to have these names in and send the corporate. And actually, I would change this date. So you're having your orientation. I would change this date right here to the start date, 16th. And so that will let them know, hey, you got the 16th. If you put it the 23rd, they got another week to think about it. Okay. So, and then your next presentation for the people who are going to start on 23rd, you would change that date to the 23rd. Same presentation. Okay. But again, this is a slide that really, really matters. I mean, everything matters, but this is going to get them to sign. And then, like I said, when they come around, I found out that, hey, they didn't understand. And so I'm going through it and I'm like, well, this is what it is. I'm here for your best interest. We're a franchise. I got to send these in. They're going to let me sell these at 117. You might want to somewhere too let them know that eventually you'll have to be at 147 by corporate guidelines, and that would be on that slide, on any of the pricing slides here. You can say that. So we're ramping up. We're required to go at 147, and so when you're talking to them, they have their folder in hand. You say, look, I know you may not know if you want to stay or not, but you can go ahead and sign it. I can get it in. They can approve it. That gets you locked in, and then you can change your mind at any time. Okay. So, and we know that they're not all going to stick, but what it does, it keeps you from having to chase them down to get them to sign. They have to come back to you. Okay. So just make sure. Yes, most definitely. Because you're going to need they're going to have to write in their credit card information too. Everybody who's got that started challenge, whether they signed the agreement or not, to move forward, you've got to have some type of form to capture their credit card information. Okay. If they're not, and tell them if they're not willing to write it down to see you or someone on your staff after the orientation, they would put it in the computer real quick. Because, yeah, right now you don't have that. There's opting in right through PayPal. Is that correct? Yeah. So just make it a point that you have got to get everybody's information because you got to bill them the next week. You actually should be billing them the Monday. So they would be billed automatically the next day, Monday, the 16th. Okay. And then something else I was going to throw out. Oh, your workouts. I guess you've seen the slide where you're just showing 2 or 3 movements. Don't make it too hard. So all you're doing is like if you're doing a burpee, say, look, I'm going to show you how to do a burpee the regular way. So basically, I'm going to show you the top 10 exercises and the modification of each exercises. That way, when you come in, you don't feel totally lost. And all we're going to do is maybe 2 sets of each one. Okay. And so you do regular burpee modification, then you do whatever exercise you want to do, your most popular ones, and just keep it short. And then after that, I'm assuming you know how to do measurements, weigh-ins, pictures. Okay, cool. I found it better if you don't do everything for them. For instance, when we were taking pictures, we have them hold a whiteboard, a little bitty whiteboard, and put their name on it. Because when you have 100, so basically the first picture they take is with the whiteboard with the name on it. Okay, they hand the whiteboard back to the photographer or who was taking pictures. That person says, or that person just handed it to the next person in line and says, hey, put your name on there. And basically what's happening is all the members are taking that and they're putting their name on, right? So they're part of it. Same way with, we don't put anybody on the scales as far as monitoring. We just say, hey, scale here, here's your folder, step on the scales, write down your weight. It's the same. And then at the scale station, we also do the body fat measurement. So we show the first person how to use it, and they do it. And I said, all right, so it's your job to show the rest of these people how to use it. The reason, and I tell them, I'm upfront with them. I said, look, we could do this for you, but by doing this, they have got to talk to the person behind them or next to them. So it makes them, it engages them. So we do have a person on the measurement station. We got to have a person there. So 1 to 2 people, depending on it. So if you do it that way, it really streamlines it, makes it go quicker. Because now you don't have to do everything. They're being taught to be self-motivated and stuff. Okay. I would love for you to find about at least 5 to 6 to 10 of your current members that that love you, love what you're about. Bring them in and see if they would want to help you change these people's lives. And so the way that works, I don't know if I put that in a video or not. I probably didn't. So the way that works is Dusty Davis did this in his last challenge. He said it was amazing. His retention was through the roof. So what you do is, once you bring them in, you tell them how great they are and say, look, I can't do this alone. There's too many people. And I want to make sure that these people, they paid money and they trust us to change their lives. Can you help me, or would you be willing to help? Yeah, what can we do? Okay. You give them all 15, 20 names, you divide all the people out, and all they're responsible for is contacting them, encouraging them, friending them, when they're in class with them, to talk to them, just to be that friend and that accountability piece or that person. Now, encourage them, I said, not to tell them that this comes from the owner. We don't want to send mixed messages, and I'm not trying to hide anything. I said, but they're going to know what you're talking about. And so if I give you 10 names and at the end of the challenge, 9 people stuck and only 1 person left, then I'll take 90% off your membership for that month. So it encourages them to do that. But if you do that, now you have a team of people to help these challengers, and nobody's going to fall through the crack. So definitely try that. The only thing I'm working out now, because it seems that Fit Body Bootcamp has become a challenge-based program. That's all they do now. That's all they teach. I don't know if you know the reason they're doing it, and the reason they're doing it is because nobody knows how to keep members. It's an elusive thing. And then what we're having problems with now, and you will have this problem, is your current members that are not in a challenge, they get pissed off because now your attention is focused on these. So I'm really trying to find ways to, and I've got a few different ideas of how to still keep your current members involved. And it could be as little as your current members know that, I don't know, just if they get bought in and they're really part of helping change somebody's lives, well, maybe they're all in the challenge for free, but they're helping all these new people. Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know. I just thought to start thinking about this yesterday out of a meeting. That's like, we have a broken system that needs to be fixed. I would much rather have 3 challenges a year and maintain member load than have 6 challenges a year. It's insane. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. So keep that in mind, in the back of your head. Do not forget your members who. Hey, sorry, I heard your phone ring and you probably hit answer instead of call. All I was going to say is, keep in mind of your members that did not sign up for this challenge. So make sure that whatever you're going to do through this challenge, maybe create them a special workout throughout the week that's not on the calendar. Okay, Mandy does it, and if you go look, it's in that. I think I sent it to you guys. It's their the action plans. There's one in there called Beast Mode, and that's what she does for existing members to make them still special. And so you can do that and say, look, I know you guys are not in this challenge, but I want to give you something also too. And it's a class. It's not on the schedule. It's a class that I only teach, and it is special just for you. And so that'll help. Okay. All right. So are you on board with moving to the having 2 start dates? Okay. Well, think about it and talk to me, because I'm going to talk to Fernando today and get his opinion once he wakes up. You can still do it during the week. Not a big deal. Yeah, just don't do one on Saturday. Say, hey, the only ones, and those who don't come, then all you would do is you may have a handful of 5, 6, 7 that didn't make it, and you just have one-on-ones with them the following week. Okay. You do everything from this point forward. Any new member that comes on, whether they're a one-on-one or a small group, you bring out this PowerPoint. And you tell them, say, look, I know this PowerPoint is kind of cheesy, but I don't want to forget anything. I want to make sure that you know everything about our club. So I use this to really keep me on track, because I'm ADD. But it does, because even if you know it like me, if I was trying to tell you everything and not look at this slide, I want to miss some stuff. And so yeah, everything you do, and then who knows, it could be 4 or 5, and you can bring them 4 or 5 in together and do them all at the same time. So don't be afraid of that, the logistics of it, because it'll work out. And we've had people start. I don't like it, but we have people start challenges and never got an orientation. That sucks. But I always want to follow up with them and try to get it, even if it's a week later after they start. So again, we're just trying to get you the most, because we're in January. I'm trying to get the most members in your door and get them stick, so you'll be profitable next year. Okay. All right. Well, awesome. Well, I got another call, and so yours is next. Not this Saturday, but this Friday coming up. Next Friday coming up, right? Awesome. All right. Anything pops up between now and then, I'll definitely reach out. Make sure that video you watched yesterday, take this week and pump your members, pump everybody for getting more opt-ins. All right. You have a wonderful day. Yes, ma'am. Bye. What's up, man? No, dude, I'm at the office. I got coaching calls back to back today. Got another one starts in 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm covered up. Oh, really? Already? Wow. Sure. Okay, I will. Okay, cool. I'll do it right now. All right, man. I'll talk to you soon. Uh, yeah. Did he give it to you? Did he give it to you? How do you know about that? Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious. What other room? I, oh, okay. I gave my number the other day. I didn't know. But I didn't know he called me. I didn't get a message from him. All right. All right. Well, all right. Sounds good. All right. Sounds good. All right. Let me get him a call before I get on my other call. Bye bye. Hey man, you got something to say to me? Brian said you want to talk to me. Brian said you want to talk to me. This is Jerry. This is Jerry. Brian said you had something to ask me. Yeah. He said he just got a phone with you. Oh yeah, I don't know that yet. Well, let's hope. Let me get Jeff. I don't know if they're gonna. I guess they do require merchant light in every room, don't they? Do they? Mhm. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, how much were they like? $30 a piece, something like that. All right. Let me. Gotcha. All right. I will let you know. Okay. Yeah. Let me call him, make sure he wants that, and I'll let you know.